How many people in this world do you notice could use a sharper mind? Are confused, lethargic, maybe take a long time to process thoughts? Well, in America, we have such a toxic food supply and a nutrient deficient diet, if you will, that a lot of people's brains are operating at very low capacity. And with that, it creates a lot of inefficiency in our world, in businesses, and in people's lives. How can you balance a beautiful life while having a foggy mind, right? So in regards to brain health, something I've been fascinated about studying and practicing for many years. And I found that the brain is really related to the gut and to the blood supply in general. So holistic health is key when it comes to having a sharp mind. And so is using your mind in a diverse set of ways. But there are many different medicines and foods that can really nourish the nervous system, the mind, and create what is called brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, which is essentially the flexibility and the formation of new neural pathways through your brain. So in regards to food, I find that animal fats are very nourishing for the brain, and so are eggs. Cholesterol from duck eggs or chicken eggs are very neuroprotective and support good cognition. But there's a whole variety of other medicines that can really support the brain. One of my favorite is lion's mane mushroom, which is a mushroom that looks like a brain, and you can find lion's mane raw or in dried and supplements section of most health food shops. To take that to another extent, microdosing has become really popular in the last couple of years. Paul Stamets has some incredible research on microdosing, and I have been microdosing on and off for many years, and it has tremendously helped my mind and many of my friends. And when you combine a tiny bit of psilocybin with lion's mane mushroom, it exponentiates the neuroplasticity, so the ability for the mind to grow new neural pathways and to repattern itself. So this is neurogenesis. This is the blend that I formulated. It has blue lotus and lion's mane extract, so concentrated, 10x the concentration, and then a tiny bit of psilocybin, and this is a potent medicine to support neurogenesis. And I combine that with ginkgo biloba, also an amazing herb to support blood flow in the brain and the eyes, and to help heal damaged brain tissue from any types of issues or injuries over time, such as concussions. Now, another medicine that's really good for BDNF is actually coffee. Organic coffee really helps to support the brain, and I'm not saying caffeine's for everyone. I think there's many benefits to not consuming caffeine, but I have noticed that many people that love their espresso are very sharp into their old age. Another thing that has been very powerful for me, I believe there's a lot of research in this, is travel, or simply shifting your environment often. When we have to relearn, break habits, and learn new habits consistently, it really creates plasticity and flexibility in our mind, which is what we have more when we're young and when we're childlike. But this calcifies as we get older, as the body gets harder, Saturn kicks in, the body calcifies, and the patterns can become more set in stone. So it's so important to break your patterns, change up your house, change where you're driving to different locations, travel a bit. Just continue to be flexible, and don't get stuck and rigid in the same things. That creates flexibility in the mind. Now, another food that I find very powerful is blue-green algae. Blue-green algae and avatar powder. This is a jar of avatar powder, another product that I carry. This is actually a phycocyanin extract of spirulina, an incredible nerve and brain tonic like no other, one of the highest bioavailable foods in DHA omega-3s, as well as a whole other plethora of nutrients. This is the most nutrient-packed food on the planet. It's where life stemmed from. And blue-green algae was really popular in the 90s, but fads come and go. But this is something that has taken my brain to the next level, especially in regards to visual acuity and my ability to translate thoughts and information. I sometimes feel like I am like that guy in Limitless, just scanning and observing so many things. And I'm very grateful for the algae. It's supported me tremendously. A lot of great science backing algae. if you want to learn more, I can send you links. But yeah, this has been a super food for the brain. Some other things that I found really helpful is let's say breathing, deep breathing through the nose to oxygenate the brain, because you can put all the stuff into your body, but if you're not breathing, you're not getting oxygen in the mind, and everything's gonna work on a lower capacity. So these are some high frequency things you can do, you know, nutrient dense foods, superfoods, microdosing, algae, herbs like ginkgo. Gotu kola is also a great herb. There's many other brain herbs and brain stacks. I'm really into phosphatidylcholine and phosphatidylserine as a supplement to really support brain health in regards to focus. But from a larger scale, you want to really get the junk out of your body and out of your mouth. So that means poisonous plastic water bottles, sodas, genetically modified foods, all the stuff that a lot of society eats. It really creates a whole toxic burden on the liver and the blood supply, and therefore the brain. And it is not even providing any nutrition. In fact, it's extracting nutrition from the body to eat these poisonous chemicalized foods that are common in America, at least, and other Western modern countries, you know, Australia, parts of New Zealand, Western Europe, and North America and Canada. So yeah, avoid the junk, feed your body good things, because when your mind is focused and clear, you can actually step into clarity and weave a beautiful life and understand how the world works, and you know, you can move forward and become a better person. You have this capacity to learn new ideas, to read, to study languages, to learn musical instruments, to learn the plethora of sciences and arts and different skills that we can experience in this reality. And there is so much to learn in this world. You could be alive hundreds of years and still have not even scratched the surface. So by having a healthy mind and a healthy temple, you can really embrace the fullness of life. And be back in California, you know, I'm noticing just a lot of really foggy people eating really bad food, being in the city here, Santa Rosa. So I'm sharing this message for that reason. I also notice it in the hippie spiritual communities. Everybody's a vegan. People aren't eating enough butter, enough animal foods, nourishing fats, and they're also deficient and confused, not operating at like a high capacity of intellect and clarity and energy. So these are all things that can help. You can go deeper into like mitochondria and the brain as well, because the brain's a high mitochondrial powerhouse. So things like cold showers and, you know, homeostasis, niacin, other methylene blue. There's many other types of medicines that can help the mitochondria in the brain. But yeah, you need to be feeding and nourishing your body with the right materials to grow. You can't get around that, right? You can't build a house without stone and wood and nails and screws and different elements. And it's the same thing for our body. Like the spirit and the soul can take us very far off nothing, but at a certain point you gotta be putting in the right materials, and you gotta have a clean temple so the gut is healthy and the body's healthy and it absorbs the nutrition. And this is why cleansing and detox intestinal cleanses are so powerful, like the Zen Cleanse 1, the mucoid plaque cleanse, life-changing. Liver flush is life-changing. You know, 5-day juice fast, water tea fast with herbs to clean the colon, powerful. Probiotics, powerful, because you are what you absorb, and focusing on the gut is so important. All of the Americans and people that grew up in countries that allow glyphosate poison to be sprayed are all dealing with intestinal permeability issues, lack of biodiversity in the gut, and a whole host of myriad things that revolve around the gut, which is the center of our immune system and our mood and our intellect and our ability to be alchemists within our body, to break down nutrition, to absorb that. The list goes on. You know, I could like talk for hours on this subject, but I'm just going to drop this here and you can listen to it when you'd like. Leave me a comment on anything that you're curious about in this rant. And if you're interested in any of my products or any other types of herbs, reach out. Let me know. I'm happy to ship and happy to guide towards other herbs, other products. There's, you know, probably 30 different foods, medicines, blends that I recommend that can really tonify the mind. I got a lot of them in my link tree, which I'll post here. Cacao is another one that really opens up the pineal gland, more for like the spiritual insight. But the brain is a bit different than the pineal. Like, you need fats to build the neurons, and mushrooms and algae and bacteria and minerals and different things like that to really turn on all the circuitry in the mind, right? Get it fired. So yeah, my prayer is for a beautiful, thriving world and beautiful, thriving people. It starts with us. It starts with the people. So may y'all take care of yourself and eat good food and get good rest and challenge yourself every day and do good things, learn new things. And may your spirit guide you in evolution. And may you take care of yourself, and may you be wise and mindful about what you put in your body. And may you appreciate the process of growth and genesis and healing, holistic healing, holistic wellness. Okay. Aloha here from Sebastopol, California. Hope you're getting the sun, soaking up powerful sun. It looks like a golden color right now. It's incredible. 95 degrees today. Is super hot. I hope you're enjoying summer. Thanks for watching, listening to my rant. And again, leave any messages, comments about things you're interested about hearing and learning. And thanks for all the support, feedback, and always. Okay. Aloha for now. Jason Siegel signing out from California. Ashe.